In a world overflowing with distractions, have you ever wondered how some people effortlessly achieve their goals while others flounder in chaos? This book reveals the hidden key to unlocking your true potential: the power of concentration. By harnessing the art of focused success, you will transform the way you approach challenges, enhancing your performance and deepening your self-awareness. Each chapter will guide you through techniques backed by science and practical strategies, ensuring that you not only understand the concepts, but also incorporate them into your daily life. Embrace the journey that lies ahead and discover the profound impact of mastering your focus. Focused Success: Mastering the Power of Concentration. Written and published by Awaken Vision. Chapter 1. The Science of Laser Focus. In today's fast-paced world, one of the greatest challenges we face is the struggle to concentrate. With smartphones buzzing, notifications pinging, and the constant allure of social media, maintaining a singular focus seems almost impossible. This relentless barrage of distractions leads to feelings of frustration and inadequacy as we grapple to keep our attention on our goals. However, understanding the science behind laser focus is not just an academic pursuit. It's a vital skill that can dramatically change our personal and professional lives. Until we grasp the mechanics of our attention, we remain susceptible to being swept away by the tide of modern distractions. Imagine a scenario. You're sitting at your desk, fully intending to complete an important report. Yet, oddly enough, every few minutes, you find yourself meandering over to your email, watching a random video, or scrolling through social media feeds. You've set aside time to focus, but the urge to check your phone, catch up on the news, or daydream pulls you away. This experience is all too common, reflecting the intrusions that fragment our attention. But why does this happen? It stems from the way our brains are wired. Our brain is continuously scanning for stimuli and can easily become more attracted to immediate gratification rather than long-term goals. Recognizing this tendency is crucial to overcoming distractions and fostering sustained focus. It can be profoundly frustrating when we struggle to direct our attention where we want it to go. The important point here is that this is not an inherent flaw within us. Rather, it is a feature of our human design. Neuroscience has shown that we are biologically predisposed to distraction. Our minds are built for survival, instinctively attracted to novelty, which makes it difficult to stick with more challenging tasks that lack immediate reward. This constant need for stimulation can dominate our attention, leaving us feeling overwhelmed and stressed. By acknowledging this, we become empowered to change our approach and regain control of our focus. Think back to a time when you were truly engrossed in an activity. Maybe it was a compelling book or a complex puzzle. In those moments of flow, distractions seemed to fade away, and everything else around you disappeared. You lost track of time. You were in the zone, producing your best work. This state of flow is not arbitrary. It suggests that when we channel our focus deliberately, not only do we enhance productivity, but we also experience gratification in the process. Understanding this potential is step 1. It sets the stage for effectively mastering our attention. By recognizing the power of laser focus and the science behind it, we begin our journey toward heightened productivity and a more fulfilling life. The forthcoming chapters will offer concrete methods to train your mind, combat distractions, and ultimately cultivate an unwavering focus. With this framework in mind, it's important to understand that a commitment to training your concentration will reap significant rewards. We are not just learning to fix our attention. We are preparing ourselves for a future where our greatest ambitions become achievable realities. In order to cultivate the laser focus needed to excel in today's demanding environment, we must adopt specific techniques that foster concentration and mental endurance. One of the most effective strategies is to establish a focused work period, often referred to as time blocking. By dedicating uninterrupted blocks of time to singular tasks, we can minimize distractions and maintain an immersive state of flow. This practice works by narrowing our attention to just one objective, eliminating the temptation to multitask. Research reveals that switching tasks can lead to a loss of productivity, as the brain takes time to refocus each time attention is redirected. Therefore, committing to time blocking not only enhances our focus, but also boosts our overall efficiency. Another powerful method for enhancing focus is the practice of mindfulness meditation. Engaging in mindfulness strengthens our cognitive capacities, enabling us to recognize when our minds wander. Studies have shown that regular mindfulness practice enhances attention control and increases our ability to concentrate for prolonged periods. This occurs because mindfulness teaches us to observe our thoughts and direct our focus back to the task at hand without judgment. Consequently, this practice equips us with tools to combat distractions, allowing us to engage fully with our work. By incorporating even just a few minutes of meditation into our daily routine, we experience the cumulative benefits of improved focus and mental clarity over time. A solution deeply rooted in the study of focus is the Pomodoro technique, a time management system that leverages timed intervals of work followed by short breaks. This approach harnesses the principle of urgency by creating limited time frames for deep work, encouraging us to stay concentrated during those set periods. After each focused burst, a quick break invigorates the mind and allows for natural regeneration. The effectiveness of this technique has been validated through numerous studies concluding that our attention wanes after approximately 25 to 30 minutes. Familiarizing ourselves with this cycle allows us to work in harmony with our natural attention spans, significantly boosting our productivity. Setting a conducive environment that minimizes distractions plays a crucial role in achieving laser focus. By creating a dedicated workspace free from interruptions, we guard our attention. Significantly, research indicates that a clutter-free and organized environment helps foster mental clarity, allowing us to engage more fully with our tasks. Incorporating elements such as soft lighting, necessary tools within arm's reach, and minimizing noise contributes to our ability to focus. Moreover, utilizing digital tools like website blockers to limit social media access during work sessions can promote deeper engagement and diminish temptation. The journey to mastering concentration can feel daunting, yet it is incredibly rewarding. When one develops a strong capacity for focus, not only does productivity soar, but stress levels often decline as well. With clear focus comes clarity of purpose. Approaching tasks with intention fosters a sense of accomplishment at the day's end and builds momentum towards achieving larger aspirations. Therefore, establishing habits that enhance focus is an investment in both personal development and toward realizing our long-term dreams. By committing to these evidence-based techniques, you can directly combat the pervasive distractions that cloud your potential. Understanding not only how to focus, but why these methods work, enables you to take control of your cognitive landscapes. As you embark on this transformative journey towards laser focus, remember that each step forward, no matter how small, is a step toward the efficient, fulfilling life you've envisioned. Embrace the journey with enthusiasm and let the power of concentration become your greatest ally in achieving success. Adopting the techniques for developing laser focus promises a wealth of positive outcomes, from heightened productivity to increased satisfaction in daily activities. One of the most significant benefits is the reduction of stress. When you sharpen your concentration, tasks no longer feel overwhelming. Instead of tackling everything at once, you approach challenges one by one, instilling a sense of order and control in your life. This newfound clarity not only enhances your ability to complete tasks efficiently, but also fosters a more profound engagement with your work, relationships, and personal growth. As you begin to apply these techniques, you'll likely find that this clarity translates into improved decision-making and creativity in every area of your life. To implement these strategies in your day-to-day routine, start by identifying specific tasks or goals that require considerable focus. Once you have those in mind, establish a dedicated work environment, ensuring it's free from distractions. Next, utilize the time blocking method to allocate specific chunks of time for each task. For instance, if you're studying for an exam, designate 25 minutes for focused study, followed by a 5-minute break to refresh your mind. This combination can be both energizing and rewarding, as it allows you to make tangible progress in short bursts. Pay attention to how you feel after each focus session. Notice the mental clarity, increased productivity, and ultimately, a sense of accomplishment. Additionally, aim to integrate mindfulness exercises into your routine. Simply taking a few moments each morning to clear your mind can set a positive tone for the day ahead, enabling you to return to your tasks with renewed purpose. Example applications of these methods extend far beyond individual tasks. In personal relationships, for instance, using time blocking can enhance quality interactions. Dedicating time without distractions to listen and connect with loved ones can deepen your connections, allowing for more meaningful conversations. At work, a focused approach can result in brilliantly crafted presentations or innovative solutions to complex problems. Even in leisure activities like reading or pursuing hobbies, a concentration practice transforms the experience into something fulfilling rather than scattered. It's essential to remind yourself that progress requires consistent effort and patience. There will be setbacks along the way, and that's okay. Frame these challenges as opportunities for growth, learning more about what works for you and what doesn't. Each small step counts, so acknowledge your achievements, no matter how minor they may seem. Perhaps you managed to avoid distractions for just a segment of time, or you completed a task without interruptions. Celebrate those moments. These reflections can help you build an optimistic mindset, reinforcing a belief in your ability to improve and succeed over time. As we draw to a close on the exploration of laser focus, get ready to dive deeper into the next chapter, which will tackle the vital process of eliminating distractions for deep work. You'll discover practical strategies that go hand in hand with your newly acquired concentration skills, ensuring that your focus is not only directed, but also sustained through the elimination of barriers. Each moment invested in enhancing your ability to concentrate shifts you closer to your aspirations. As you move forward in this journey, make sure to keep engaged with Awaken Vision. Be sure to subscribe to our channel, drop a like on this video, and share your thoughts or suggestions to help us grow together. Every small contribution fuels a community committed to empowerment and self-improvement. Embrace the possibilities ahead. Your focused success is just beginning. Chapter 2: Eliminating Distractions for Deep Work. In an age teeming with interruptions, the ability to maintain deep focus has become increasingly elusive. Whether it's the ping of notifications, the lure of social media, or the chatter of coworkers, distractions can wreak havoc on our ability to concentrate and perform at our best. This struggle is not merely inconvenient, it can have significant repercussions on our productivity, creativity, and overall satisfaction with our work. Understanding and addressing these distractions is crucial because cultivating a distraction-free environment is the bedrock for achieving meaningful results, ultimately leading to success in both personal and professional endeavors. Consider a familiar scenario. You sit down to write a report that's due soon. At first, you feel prepared, a helpful cup of coffee beside you. But within minutes, you catch yourself scrolling through your phone, checking emails, or daydreaming about the weekend. What happened to that initial motivation? When distractions seep in, they not only steal your time, but also fragment your attention, making it difficult to dive into the deep work required for producing high-quality results. This is a common experience, and it highlights a critical challenge many of us face today. In an increasingly connected world, much of our focus is dissipated by a seemingly endless barrage of distractions. Recognizing that these distractions exist is an essential first step in overcoming them. Every time you're pulled from your task, you can lose not only the momentum you've built, but also the clarity of thought needed for creative problem-solving and innovation. Neuroscience research backs this up, revealing that our brains can take significant time, sometimes up to 23 minutes, to return to a state of deep focus once they're interrupted. Consequently, we are left grappling with fragmented thoughts and fading intentions, all of which stifle our potential and stymie our progress toward goals. Empathy is key here. It's vital to acknowledge that you are not alone in this struggle. Many people are grappling with similar challenges and wrestling with the negative impact of distractions. Understanding that this is a shared human experience can be both comforting and motivating. It drives home the point that in order to thrive in any undertaking, we must first create an environment where focus can flourish, The solution lies not just in resisting distractions, but in proactively crafting settings and habits that empower deep work. As we navigate this chapter, remember that gaining control over distractions is entirely achievable. It begins with awareness and intention, setting the stage for creating strategies that will serve your need for deep work. You can choose to take steps towards enriching your environment, establishing boundaries for your focus, and learning how to reclaim your time. Take a moment to reflect upon your daily routine. What are the distractions influencing your ability to work deeply? Are they external, while others are internal, arising from your thoughts and worries? This understanding will pave the way for strategies that resonate with you on a personal level and are easy to implement. By empathizing with the widespread difficulty of maintaining focus amid distractions, we can take heart in our collective goal of finding solutions catered to our unique needs. As we progress further into this chapter, it will be vital to cultivate a mindset that sees distractions as temporary obstacles, setting the stage for lasting change with broad-reaching benefits. To effectively eliminate distractions and foster deep work, the first essential step is cultivating an environment conducive to focus. This can begin with establishing a designated workspace, specifically tailored to your needs. Ideally, this space should be free from noise, clutter, and any unnecessary interruptions. Studies have shown that a well-organized and tidy workspace significantly improves cognitive performance and concentration. When our environments are orderly, our minds can operate more efficiently, allowing us to dive deeper into our tasks without the constant tug of distractions. Creating a sanctuary dedicated solely to work can be an empowering choice that sets the tone for productivity. In tandem with a designated workspace, setting clear boundaries for your time is equally essential. This means creating a set schedule that reflects when you will engage in deep work, such as morning hours when your mind is fresher and less likely to be pulled by external factors. Research shows that our ability to concentrate and think creatively peaks at specific times throughout the day, depending on our individual rhythms. By choosing to work during these prime hours, you align your tasks with your natural energy peaks, significantly ramping up your efficiency. If you communicate these boundaries to others, they will better understand when you are not to be disturbed, reinforcing your efforts to remain focused. Implementing technology restrictions serves as another powerful strategy to curtail distractions. For instance, consider utilizing website blockers that prevent access to distracting sites during your work intervals. In a world where online distractions are only a click away, technology can quickly derail even the most focused of minds. By making a commitment to moments of deep work without temptation, you create an atmosphere that further promotes concentration. Research indicates that adopting tools like the Pomodoro technique, where you focus for 25 minutes and then take a 5-minute break, can significantly enhance productivity by allowing for those necessary mental respites. Engaging in brief moments of mindfulness throughout your workday can bolster this effort, ensuring that your mind stays primed for focus. Not only does mindfulness cultivate awareness of your mental state, but it also teaches you to notice when your thoughts begin to stray. Studies have demonstrated that mindfulness practice enhances cognitive flexibility, which is essential for maintaining attention and resilience in creative thinking. Incorporating a few minutes of mindful breathing before launching into deep work helps ground you, creating a mental cue that signals your brain it's time to focus. Understanding the profound benefits of these solutions is key. When you actively participate in shaping your work environment and structure, reduce stress and increase productivity become inevitable. Committing to these strategies reclaims control over your time and mental focus, leading to higher quality outputs and greater satisfaction in your achievements. Moreover, the more you invest in these habits, the more intrinsic motivation you develop to tackle larger projects effectively. As you embrace these techniques, remember that change is a gradual process. Overcoming ingrained habits takes time and persistence, and embracing setbacks as learning opportunities plays a crucial part in this journey. The commitment to curbing distractions inspires a transformation that extends beyond just individual tasks. it can enrich every aspect of your personal and professional life. By weaving these strategies into your routine, you cultivate not just better focus, but also a more intentional and fulfilling engagement with your world. The tools for deep work lie within your grasp, ready and waiting for you to unleash your full potential. Embracing the strategies to eliminate distractions and create a conducive environment for deep work yields numerous positive outcomes. First and foremost, when you cultivate an atmosphere focused on concentration, you find yourself achieving tasks more efficiently. This increased productivity fosters a sense of accomplishment that carries over into other areas of your life, enriching your overall well-being. Furthermore, by decreasing distractions, you open yourself up to greater creativity and innovative thinking, enabling you to approach challenges with fresh perspectives. You may discover that your attention span improves, allowing you to engage more deeply and meaningfully with your work and personal pursuits. Implementing these habits can be straightforward and rewarding when broken down into actionable steps. Start by designating a specific location for deep work, a space that you commit to using for focused tasks. This could be a quiet room in your home or a study corner filled with inspiring elements. Make this environment a reflection of your goals. Surround yourself with images or objects that uplift and motivate you while ensuring it is free from clutter. Next, carve out a regular schedule that delineates specific blocks of time devoted solely to deep work. Honor these time slots by turning off distractions. Silence your phone, close unnecessary tabs on your computer, and communicate your focus hours to others around you. Integrate technology solutions like blocking distracting websites to complement your efforts. For example, if you tend to open social media during work periods, consider using apps designed to restrict those sites temporarily until your scheduled break. This structured approach turns the temptation of distraction into a manageable component of your routine. On another note, incorporating short mindfulness exercises, such as focused breathing or a quick walk during breaks, can help recharge your mind, enhancing your concentration when you return to your task. Practical applications span various facets of life. In the workplace, you might schedule a block of focused work time every morning prior to attending meetings or checking emails. This can significantly enhance your output on essential tasks. In personal relationships, using these principles allows you to dedicate quality time to loved ones or self-care, free from distractions. For instance, replacing screen time during family dinners with technology-free conversations can foster stronger connections while practicing focused attention. As you embark on this journey toward eliminating distractions, it is crucial to remember that progress is gradual. Acknowledge each small victory as you develop these essential habits. Celebrate those moments when you successfully avoid distractions and achieve deep work. Reflect regularly on how you are adapting the techniques to your life. What's working? What challenges are arising? Consider each of these obstacles as areas for growth. With consistent effort, you will find the changes you make will compound over time, paving the way for lasting results. Every step forward is a valuable investment in yourself and your future. Embrace the learning process, savor each accomplishment, and remain open to continual growth. As we close this chapter, prepare to delve into the next topic, building endurance through practice and building resilience against distractions as we explore techniques to sustain focus over longer periods. Remember to engage with the Awaken Vision community, subscribe to our channel for further insights, give this video a like, and share your thoughts in the comments. Your involvement can turn this journey into a shared experience, enhancing our collective growth. Embrace the challenges ahead with hope in your heart. Together, we are working toward a more focused, productive future. Chapter 3. Training your mind for endurance. In our fast-paced world, the ability to focus deeply for extended periods can feel like an uphill battle. Many of us have experienced the frustration of sitting down to work, only to find our attention wavering after just a brief span of concentration. We might begin a task with enthusiasm, but soon feel mentally drained, drifting toward distractions or giving in to procrastination. This challenge is familiar to anyone who has set ambitious goals or tackled demanding projects. The ability to sustain focus is crucial, as it directly impacts our productivity, creativity, and fulfillment. Understanding why we struggle with maintaining focus for long periods is key to overcoming this issue. Our brains are wired for a constant influx of stimulation, and as a result, they often resist extended periods of deep thought. When we try to push through without developing our mental endurance, we can easily become overwhelmed. This phenomenon reveals that many distractions Mother Nature throws at us are merely short bursts of energy, like the temptation to glance at our phones or check email while attempting to focus. Furthermore, when we feel fatigued, our cognitive function declines, impacting our performance and leaving us feeling less accomplished at the end of the day. Acknowledging these challenges is the first step toward finding effective solutions for enhancing our mental stamina. Picture this scenario. It's a sunny afternoon, and you've carved out a couple of hours to work on a creative project you're passionate about. You begin with great zeal, but within minutes you feel your mind start to wander. Perhaps you remember the laundry you haven't done or the latest news update. Just like that, you lose precious time. These distractions are not reflective of your dedication. They're a symptom of a mind that hasn't been trained to stay engaged for longer durations. Realizing that mental endurance can be developed, just like physical stamina, is essential. Training your mind for resilience and endurance need not be a daunting task. The key lies in implementing gradual changes and building your ability to focus over time. Much like preparing for a marathon requires consistent training and a structured program, enhancing focus requires strategic practice and commitment. By nurturing this skill, you will find that not only can you tackle more significant challenges, but your capacity to produce high-quality work will significantly improve. As we explore strategies to strengthen your mental endurance, remember that progress often comes with trial and error. Everyone experiences moments of distraction and wandering thoughts. What's important is creating an environment conducive to training your focus. By employing techniques such as the Pomodoro technique, where you train your mind to work in focused bursts, you can gradually extend the duration of your concentration sessions. More importantly, by recognizing that efforts need patience and consistency, you will foster a growth mindset that helps combat the impulse to give up when faced with challenges. The exercises and techniques discussed in this chapter serve not just as tools, but as an opportunity for personal development. Embrace the notion that building mental endurance is a journey, one that, while it may present hurdles, also leads to significant growth. Each time you engage in focused work, you're taking a step towards strengthening your ability to concentrate long-term. With an empathetic acknowledgement of the struggles we face, we can lay the groundwork for solutions that will empower us to thrive. To effectively train your mind for endurance and sustained focus, one of the most impactful solutions is gradually increasing your concentration time through deliberate practice. This technique involves engaging in focused work sessions that slowly build your capacity to maintain attention without distraction. The simplest way to start this process is through the use of focused intervals, which allows you to develop endurance while still taking necessary breaks for mental rejuvenation. Research indicates that our brains function at their best when we alternate periods of intense concentration with short rest periods. This structured approach not only enhances focus but also reduces fatigue, making it easier to engage in deep work over extended periods. The implementation of this strategy is accessible and straightforward. Begin by assessing your current attention span. This could be as short as 10 to 15 minutes. From there, set a goal to gradually increase your focus time by 5 minutes each week. If you find yourself easily distracted after 15 minutes, commit to a focused work interval of 15 minutes, followed by a 5-minute break where you can stretch, hydrate, or take a few deep breaths. Over time, aim to extend your focused work sessions to 25 or even 30 minutes. The key to success lies in the gradual increase. Attempting to push your limits too quickly can result in burnout rather than productive engagement. This method is beneficial for several reasons. First, it helps normalize the experience of working diligently without giving in to distractions. By repeatedly practicing sustained focus, you reinforce the neural pathways associated with concentration. The act of returning to a task after every break solidifies the habit, making it easier for your mind to enter a state of flow more quickly over time. Furthermore, keeping track of your progress can dramatically enhance motivation. Maintaining a journal that logs both your focused sessions and feelings afterward will provide insight into your growth. Recognizing your improvement fosters a sense of accomplishment and encourages you to continue striving for greater endurance. Employing techniques such as the Pomodoro technique further enhances this approach. This method breaks your work into manageable chunks and employs a timer to delineate when work starts and ends. After completing a series of intervals, you can reward yourself with longer breaks or a treat. This creates a positive association with focused work and reinforces your commitment to cultivating endurance. This structured approach caters to our natural rhythms, allowing us to immerse ourselves in tasks without feeling overwhelmed. Moreover, consider integrating mindfulness practices alongside focused work intervals. Mindful breathing exercises, for example, can help center your thoughts and usher you into a more profound level of concentration. Committing just a few minutes to meditation before beginning deep work helps clear mental clutter and primes your focus for the tasks ahead. Research shows that mindfulness significantly improves attention spans and decreases the tendency to succumb to distractions. As you practice these strategies, keep in mind that building endurance is a journey. It won't happen overnight. Embrace the progress you make through consistency and intention, remembering that every small effort counts. Acknowledge your challenges, but frame them as opportunities for growth. Training your mind for endurance is not just about stretching your ability to focus. It's about developing resilience and discipline that will serve you in countless areas of your life. As we transition into the next chapter, prepare to explore the art of intentional action, where you will learn to harness focus and endurance to set and achieve specific goals. Stay engaged with Awakened Vision. Subscribe to our channel for more insights, like this video if you found it helpful, and share your reflections in the comments. Together, we will continue exploring the transformative power of focused success. Embrace the journey ahead. Your potential is waiting to be unlocked. Embracing the practices for enhancing mental endurance not only paves the way for improved focus, but also yields a wealth of positive outcomes in various aspects of life. By training your mind to sustain attention over extended periods, you foster an environment where productivity thrives. This increase in focus will lead to higher quality work, greater creativity, and a genuine sense of accomplishment. Additionally, the act of persevering through challenging tasks builds resilience and confidence, positively impacting your self-esteem and reinforcing a growth mindset. As you develop these habits, you're likely to discover that not only do your work results improve, but relationships and personal satisfaction also flourish as you become more present and engaged in all areas of life. To implement these practices effectively, consider setting aside specific times during your day dedicated solely to focused work. Start with periods where you feel most alert. This might be first thing in the morning or after a refreshing walk. Create an inviting atmosphere in your workspace, customized to inspire you. For instance, if calming music helps you focus, play soft instrumental sounds that facilitate concentration. Alongside your workspace, establish a ritual before starting each session, such as a few minutes of deep breathing or meditation, to signal your mind it's time to enter a focused state. As you engage in focused work, reference a timer to help define your intervals. If you start with a Pomodoro method, 25 minutes of focused work followed by a 5-minute break, this structure gives your mind the chance to recuperate. Once you become comfortable, gradually increase the focused interval duration or reduce break time for more extended concentration periods. The consistency of this approach builds pathways in your brain that reinforce focus, making extended attention feel increasingly achievable. Real-life applications of this technique showcase its versatility. In academic settings, students might use this method to tackle exam revisions. Instead of cramming for hours, they could break material into smaller sections, dedicating focused intervals to specific subjects. In professional contexts, employees may apply these techniques during presentations or creative projects, leading to more innovative outcomes without leading to burnout. Likewise, in personal growth, spending weekends engaging with loved ones without the distraction of devices fosters deeper connections. As you explore these adaptive measures, remember that cultivating mental endurance is a journey filled with incremental improvements. Celebrate each small victory along the way, whether it's increasing your focus time, completing a challenging task, or consistently engaging in meaningful conversations. Reflecting on your progress can fuel your motivation, reminding you of the evolution taking place within yourself. Each challenge encountered serves as a stepping stone for growth, bringing forth the strength to overcome distractions and establish lasting habits of focus. Looking ahead, the next chapter will delve into the art of intentional action. You'll discover how to translate your sustained focus into setting and achieving clear goals, harnessing that endurance to chart your own path to success. As you continue this transformative journey with Awakened Vision, be sure to subscribe to our channel for invaluable insights. If you found this chapter helpful, give it a like and share your thoughts and suggestions in the comments. Your engagement fosters a supportive community committed to personal development. Together, let's unlock your potential and embrace the possibilities awaiting you. Chapter 4. The Art of Intentional Action. Inaction can be one of the biggest hurdles standing between us and our aspirations. Many of us have experienced moments where we set ambitious goals, only to find ourselves paralyzed by uncertainty or self-doubt. Perhaps you've had the experience of wanting to start a new project but feeling overwhelmed by where to begin. Or you might catch yourself dreaming about a healthier lifestyle, yet struggle to turn those dreams into daily practice. This challenge is common and reflects a pressing issue many face. Achieving intentions becomes excessively complicated when we lack a clear plan to take action. Understanding the root of this problem is crucial for transforming intentions into meaningful achievements. Often, the gap between desire and action arises from complexity. When we view our goals as daunting or unmanageable, we become less likely to act. Inaction engenders frustration, and this emotional feedback loop can prevent us from harnessing our potential. By grasping how intentional action works, you can release yourself from the grip of inaction, shifting your mindset from avoidance to empowerment. Let's reflect on a relatable scenario. Imagine you're an aspiring writer who dreams of finishing a novel. The idea has been in your mind for months, even years. However, when you sit down to write, anxiety crashes in. Your thoughts swirl with worries about whether your story will resonate with readers or if it's even good enough to be published. Before you know it, the day slips away, and you find yourself right back where you started, without a word written. This feeling of being stuck is disheartening, and it's one not exclusive to writers. It can be observed across countless aspirations, from starting a business to committing to a fitness regimen. Recognizing this cycle is the beginning of breaking free. Understanding that the initial step toward progress is not about perfection, but simply about taking action, sets the stage for change. The beauty of intentional action lies in its simplicity. It encourages us to convert thoughts and dreams into achievable tasks, laying the foundation for success. By addressing your challenges through intentional focused action, you tap into slight changes that can lead to substantial results. An effective strategy to foster intentional action is to break down larger goals into manageable, actionable steps. In the case of the writer, this could involve setting a daily goal of writing a single page or dedicating just 15 minutes each day to the craft. This approach minimizes the overwhelming sensations and builds momentum as tangible progress materializes. Engaging in this practice allows you to realize that small, steady actions accumulate and eventually culminate in significant achievements. By implementing consistent, deliberate actions, you learn to scale down your ambitions into incrementally achievable tasks. This way, you can focus on short-term accomplishments while experiencing the urgency and clarity that propels you toward your overarching goals. As you apply this method, reflect on the progress made. It serves as an affirmation of your capability and fortifies your confidence. The art of intentional action is rooted in the belief that every step forward, no matter how small, leads you closer to the life you desire. Remember, you aren't alone. Many face this challenge, and by fostering intentionality, you take ownership of your growth. As we navigate toward solutions in this chapter, consider how actionable steps can uncover the path to genuine fulfillment and accomplishment. To cultivate intentional action effectively, the first key solution is to establish SMART goals: specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound. This approach clarifies what you want to accomplish and provides a structured framework that directs your actions. For instance, rather than vaguely stating that you wish to lose weight, a SMART goal would specify aiming to lose 10 pounds in 3 months by exercising 3 times a week and moderating your diet. This specificity is crucial because it transforms a broad desire into clear objectives, making your path easier to navigate. When you set SMART goals, you're not just delineating what you want to achieve, but setting yourself up for success by having a clear roadmap. The benefit of this structured approach is that it works to dismantle the overwhelm often associated with large goals. Research has shown that having specific targets boosts motivation, as it pages a clear pathway toward the outcome. In saying, "I will write for an hour every morning," rather than "I want to write a book," you are providing your mind with defined parameters to operate within. This clarity makes it easier to transition from thought to action, as each time you achieve one small goal, you reinforce a success cycle that propels you forward. Another effective solution is to incorporate daily habits that serve as consistent reminders of your aspirations. Designated rituals are vital as they help prime your mind to take action. Consider starting each day with a morning routine that includes reviewing your goals. This could involve journaling or practicing affirmations, which serves to remind you of your intentions and the steps you want to take, reinforcing your commitment. In psychological terms, this consistency establishes neural pathways that make completing associated tasks increasingly easy over time. To illustrate, picture someone who wishes to enhance their professional skills. By dedicating time each day to read industry-related articles or take an online course, they slowly and steadily expand their knowledge. This simplified routine eliminates the mental hurdle of a looming sense of needing to do it all, highlighting the power of incremental progress. This approach proves particularly beneficial because it ensures that growth is sustained without it overwhelming the individual, leading to a persistent engagement with learning over time. Moreover, tracking your progress can significantly enhance motivation and accountability. Many studies show the psychological benefits of visualization and reflecting on accomplishments. By maintaining a journal or digital document to log achievements, both big and small, you keep a tangible record of your development. For example, a student may track completed readings, assignments, or areas of improvement, allowing them to witness their own dedication and growth. This simple act not only reinforces commitment, but also heightens your sense of accomplishment, encouraging continued engagement with your goals. By embracing intentional action through SMART goals, daily rituals, and progress tracking, you create a comprehensive framework that empowers your dreams. These strategies lay the necessary foundation for effectively converting intentions into tangible outcomes. Each small step taken translates to immense long-term results, illustrating that the journey toward achievement is not daunting when approached methodically. The key to progress is persistence, and it's essential to remain patient with yourself as you implement these changes. As we transition to the next chapter, get ready to explore how to harness both focus and action into real-life applications for your personal and professional growth. Through mastering the balance between intention and hard work, you will gain the tools needed to navigate every endeavor successfully. Remember to engage with the Awaken Vision community. Subscribe to our channel for ongoing support and encouragement, like this video, and share your insights in the comments. Together, we are building a journey toward success and fulfillment, one step at a time. Adopting the habit of intentional action leads to transformative outcomes in various aspects of your life. When you commit to turning your intentions into actions, you create a proactive mindset that propels you toward your goals. This shift allows you to break free from feelings of stagnation and anxiety associated with inaction. Each step you take, no matter how small, builds self-confidence and reinforces your belief in your capabilities. As you begin to see tangible results, motivation naturally increases, creating a positive feedback loop that inspires further action. Moreover, by consistently applying intentional action, you cultivate resilience. You learn that challenges are not barriers, but rather opportunities for growth and development, empowering you to meet obstacles with determination. To effectively implement these changes in your life, begin by identifying one specific goal you want to pursue. Instead of overwhelming yourself with numerous aspirations, select one that truly resonates with you at this moment. Once you have a goal in mind, break it down into smaller, actionable tasks. For instance, if your goal is to start a fitness journey, take the first step by outlining a weekly exercise plan that includes simple activities you can enjoy, such as walking, yoga, or dancing. Then, commit to scheduling these activities into your calendar, treating them as appointments that cannot be missed. Accountability to yourself is key to fostering an environment of intention. In applying these principles, think about real-life scenarios. Let's say you aim to strengthen your professional skills. Instead of aiming blindly at vague improvements, designate time each week to enroll in an online workshop or read industry-related books. For every hour spent learning, make a note of the techniques or insights you gain and how you plan to implement them in your work. This journaling practice not only solidifies your understanding, but also reminds you of the progress you've made. Each small victory fuels your desire to continue advancing in your career. Intentional action can also enrich personal relationships. Perhaps you want to connect more deeply with a friend or family member. Rather than pointing it out as a wish, approach this with a plan. Schedule regular catch-ups, whether over coffee, video calls, or shared activities. Each interaction becomes an opportunity to deepen your bond while embedding intentionality into your actions. It's in these moments that vulnerability and connection flourish, enriching your life as you invest time in those essential relationships. As you embark on this journey toward intentional action, take heart in knowing that every small step is a move toward a more fulfilling life. Progress is not always linear, and setbacks may appear, but embracing these challenges is part of the growth process. Celebrate each effort, no matter how minor it may seem, for these incremental changes build the foundation for bigger transformations. With focus and determination, you are entirely capable of nurturing your dreams into reality. Your continued commitment to intentional action will empower you to forge paths that align with your aspirations and values. As we wrap up this enlightening chapter, prepare to delve into the next segment, where we will explore the fundamentals of harnessing flow state to enhance performance and creativity. This natural state can elevate your ability to engage deeply and productively in tasks, propelling your progress further. Don't forget to engage with the Awaken Vision community. Subscribe to our channel for ongoing support, give this video a like, and share your thoughts in the comments. Your engagement uplifts our collective journey toward growth, making us stronger together. Embrace the possibilities ahead and let intentional action guide you toward your dreams. Chapter 5: Flow State and Peak Performance. Have you ever been so engrossed in a project that hours flew by in what felt like mere minutes? In that moment, when your creativity flowed effortlessly and you were entirely in tune with your task, you experienced what's commonly referred to as the flow state. Yet, despite knowing how productive and satisfying these moments can be, many people find it difficult to replicate or even enter this state consistently. The challenge of achieving flow and subsequently tapping into peak performance is one that plagues countless individuals across various endeavors, from artists to athletes to business professionals. Understanding how to harness this powerful state is crucial for unlocking your fullest potential and maximizing your output in both work and personal pursuits. It's vital to grasp the essence of flow and why it can sometimes feel elusive. This state is typically characterized by complete immersion in an activity, a sense of effortless control, and a distortion of time. A perfect example can be seen in a musician lost in the rhythm of their music, or a writer crafting a story that unfolds seamlessly. Yet, in our busy lives filled with distractions, maintaining focus can feel nearly impossible, often leading to feelings of frustration or stagnation. This disconnect prevents us from fully enjoying our work and limits our creativity. Picture this: you're sitting at your desk, determined to write a report that's long overdue. You begin with the best intentions, but soon enough, your attention drifts to the buzzing notifications on your phone or the noise from your coworkers. Before you realize it, moments and then hours vanish while you're caught in a loop of distractions. How can anyone expect to access a state of flow or peak performance when the environment is inundated with interruptions? This struggle to concentrate in a world brimming with distractions illustrates a growing problem in achieving our highest potential. Recognizing these challenges enables us to seek solutions that encourage the flow state. The first step is to eliminate external distractions that fragment our attention. This may involve defining a dedicated workspace or utilizing tools that block notifications during focused periods. A simple yet effective tactic is to create a flow-friendly environment where you can immerse yourself in your tasks without constant interruptions. This requires establishing boundaries that clearly designate your focus times, allowing your mind to settle into the rhythm of a deep work session. Additionally, the nature of the tasks we engage with plays a vital role in cultivating flow. Choosing to challenge yourself with work that strikes the right balance between difficulty and skill is key. If a task is too easy, you may find yourself losing interest. If it's too hard, frustration can set in quickly. This delicate balance is essential for entering a flow state. For instance, if you are planning to tackle a complex project at work, consider breaking it down into smaller, manageable tasks that provide enough challenge to stimulate your engagement while remaining achievable. Equally important is allowing yourself regular breaks to recharge your mental energy. Flow states thrive in environments where the mind can safely shift gears between immersed focus and moments of rest. Engage in activities that foster relaxation, such as a short walk or some light physical activity, as this can help redirect your energy and uplift your mood. The act of stepping away from the task allows your mind to resettle, often leading to higher creativity and clarity when you return. In closing this part of the chapter, remember that the path to achieving flow and peak performance is within your grasp. It requires awareness of your current challenges, a willingness to create conducive environments, and the courage to pursue tasks that stretch your skills. Getting into flow is not just about effort. It's about crafting the space, mindset, and conditions that invite it in. As we continue, we will explore further how to harness flow and maximize it to meet your goals effectively, propelling your journey of personal and professional development to greater heights. Embrace this potential, for your capacity to achieve remarkable focus and productivity is waiting to be unlocked. To effectively cultivate a state of flow and optimize peak performance, it's crucial to engage with your tasks methodically. One of the most impactful solutions is implementing a routine that prepares your mind for immersive focus. Establishing a pre-work ritual can prime your brain for flow, signaling to yourself that it is time to dive deep into your work. This could involve simple activities such as setting up your workspace, performing a brief mindfulness exercise, or reviewing your goals for the day. The objective is to create a consistent environment that enhances your mental readiness and transitions you into a state conducive to deep focus. Research has shown that rituals and routines provide psychological cues that enhance concentration. These cues signal to your brain that you're about to enter a focused state, making it easier to shift gears from everyday distractions to immersive work. For example, you might spend 5 minutes engaging in mindfulness breathing exercises or visualizing your desired outcome, setting the tone for productivity. Such practices effectively help clear your mind of clutter, enabling you to achieve the deep engagement that characterizes flow. Additionally, incorporating focused work sessions into your schedule can significantly enhance your likelihood of entering flow. The Pomodoro technique, which involves working for short bursts of around 25 minutes, followed by brief breaks, cultivates deeper focus. The urgency created by timed intervals can push your mind to engage intensely with a task. Studies indicate that this method boosts productivity and helps individuals sustain peak performance by serving as incremental checkpoints. After a session of intense concentration, take a 5-minute break to recharge and rejuvenate before diving back into the task. This structured approach aligns well with our brain's natural rhythm, allowing engagement without fostering burnout. Implementing varying challenges within your daily tasks also serves to deepen your connection to work and prompt flow. If a task is too easy, boredom might set in. Conversely, a task that is overly complicated can lead to frustration. Instead, strive to select tasks that push your skills just enough to keep the engagement enthusiastic. For instance, if you are a graphic designer working on an advertisement, try exploring new design techniques or trends that challenge your creative capabilities while remaining achievable within your skill set. This balance fosters engagement, increasing the likelihood of achieving flow. Furthermore, establishing rewards can serve as motivation for maintaining flow. When individuals know that there's a reward waiting for them after completing a task, their commitment to the work often intensifies. These rewards can vary based on personal preferences: a favorite snack, a short walk outside, or even time spent on a beloved hobby. This approach not only enhances engagement, but also reinforces a positive relationship with work, further motivating you to pursue opportunities for flow. Ultimately, finding and maintaining flow is beneficial because it stretches the boundaries of your potential and fosters creativity. Flow experiences not only enhance productivity, but also contribute to higher satisfaction in one's work. When you immerse yourself completely in tasks you enjoy, you gain a profound sense of fulfillment, leading to deeper engagement in your activities outside of work as well. Additionally, building a practice of flow equips you with tools for tackling challenges with confidence and resilience. As we close this chapter, be prepared to explore how you can embed the principles of flow into your daily life systematically. Embracing flow will empower you to harmonize your skills, challenges, and passions as you navigate your journey toward excellence. Remember to engage with the Awaken Vision community by subscribing to our channel for more insightful techniques. Like this video if you found value in the content, and share your thoughts or suggestions in the comments to help us grow together. Embrace the journey ahead. You possess the ability to achieve incredible things with focus and flow. Adopting the habit of accessing flow states routinely can lead to remarkable positive outcomes in various facets of your life. When you successfully engage in tasks from a state of flow, you optimize your productivity and creativity, producing high-quality work that may exceed your expectations. More than just achieving tasks, being in a flow state promotes a feeling of inner peace and fulfillment as you connect deeply with your activities. This deep engagement can also lead to feelings of joy, reducing stress and anxiety over time. As you navigate your daily routines with this newfound focus, you will find that you tackle challenges with enhanced confidence and resilience. To implement effective strategies that promote flow, start by assessing your current workflow and identifying potential areas of improvement. Begin with small but significant adjustments to your routine. Designate specific times each day solely for focused work. This could be scheduling 2 uninterrupted hours each morning to devote to a critical project where distractions are minimized. Use this time to dive deep into activities that align with your passions and skills, ensuring that they are challenging yet achievable. Start by selecting one task, eliminating notifications, and informing your surroundings that you're unavailable during this period, creating an environment conducive to flow. Once you have established a realistic time frame, engage in practices that raise your awareness and prepare your mind for focused tasks. Utilize mindful techniques to center yourself before beginning work. Whether it is a few minutes of meditation, deep breathing, or visualization of your goals, these practices help clear mental clutter and sharpen your focus. For example, as you prepare to start a writing assignment, take a moment to visualize your desired outcome. A finished article, a sense of accomplishment, and even how it might impact your audience. Such exercises serve to illuminate your path while grounding you in the present. In real-life applications, consider how you can embed flow into everyday situations. If you are a student preparing for final exams, transform your study sessions by applying the aforementioned strategies. Set aside blocks of time devoted solely to one subject and eliminate distractions. Incorporate short breaks using techniques like the Pomodoro technique, where you alternate between focused studying and rest. As a result, you not only enhance understanding of complex materials, but also curb the fatigue often associated with cramming. Within personal relationships, seek opportunities for deep connection and flow. Turn off phones and devices during dinner with family or a gathering with friends, allowing for meaningful conversations where everyone is fully present. Create experiences that bridge emotional connections, which leads to flow states grounded in shared engagement and mutual understanding. You will realize the profound benefits of being fully connected as both intimacy and trust deepen. As you foster habits that enhance your ability to enter flow, remember that progress is gradual. Celebrate each dedicated time segment of focused work and any insights gained through your experiences. Reflect on the challenges you encounter. View them as springboards for growth rather than setbacks. Small, consistent efforts compound over time, leading to significant improvements in your ability to engage deeply. Looking ahead to the next chapter, we will explore the principles of sustaining peak performance over the long term. The skills developed in the flow state will lay the groundwork as we uncover techniques to maintain motivation and drive through challenges. As always, remember to engage with the Awaken Vision community. Subscribe to our channel for continuous encouragement and resources. Like this video if you found it valuable, and share your thoughts or suggestions in the comments. Together, let us journey into the possibilities that await as we delve deeper into the art of achieving ongoing peak performance. Chapter 6. Building a Life of Focus. Have you ever felt like your life is a whirlwind of distractions, with responsibilities and demands pulling you in every direction? You're not alone. In today's world, interruptions are rampant, and it can feel nearly impossible to focus on what truly matters. Balancing work, family, and personal aspirations often leads to feelings of overwhelm and frustration. Despite our best intentions, distractions lurk around every corner, threatening to derail our progress and cloud our clarity of purpose. Understanding how to build a life centered on focus is essential, not only for achieving our goals, but also for reestablishing a sense of control and enrichment in our daily lives. Recognizing the challenges we face in maintaining focus is the first step to unlocking true potential. Perhaps you set aside time for a project that excites you, only to be sidetracked by emails, social media notifications, or even the never-ending demands of daily chores. Each interruption can sap your energy and leave you feeling defeated. Consider a busy professional who feels torn between tight deadlines and burgeoning personal commitments. They may find themselves working late into the night after a long day, productivity consistently thwarted by the scattered nature of their routine. Such scenarios serve as a reminder of the pressing need for intentionality in how we approach our lives. The importance of developing a focused lifestyle lies in its potential to create depth in your experiences. When you learn to cultivate focus, you actively prioritize what matters most, be it your career, relationships, or personal growth. This clarity fosters commitment and empowerment, allowing you to allocate your time and energy toward the pursuits that bring you joy and fulfillment. In considering what it means to build a life centered around focus, take a moment to reflect on your current circumstances. Are similar feelings of overwhelm surfacing in your daily existence? This acknowledgement is crucial because it highlights the discrepancy between the life you desire and the distractions pulling you away. Establishing focus becomes a matter of intent and choice. It is about consciously deciding to take small, manageable steps toward a more unified and meaningful life. Imagine a student who struggles to balance studies, social commitments, and family obligations. Instead of succumbing to overwhelm, this individual opts to create a tailored schedule, designating specific study blocks free from distractions. By consciously choosing to prioritize academic responsibilities, they discover that their grades improve, leading to a sense of accomplishment and overall boost in confidence. This simple intervention demonstrates how powerful focus can be when treated as a personal priority. Being mindful of your environment is another crucial aspect of fostering focus. This may involve decluttering your physical space, selecting specific areas for dedicated work or study, and minimizing clutter in your mental space through self-reflection. Consider another example. A creative professional who chooses to create a dedicated area within their home solely for artistic endeavors. By establishing this space and equipping it with all necessary materials, they inadvertently cultivate an oasis for inspiration, nurturing both creativity and productivity. As we delve deeper into building a life of focus, it's essential to recognize the challenges that may arise. Obstacles are part of the journey, and viewing them not as hindrances, but as growth opportunities, empowers you to take action. By understanding that distractions can arise at any time, we can develop strategies to manage them, setting the stage for a fruitful life characterized by intentionality. In the coming sections, we will explore practical techniques for maintaining focus in everyday life while integrating these lessons into a broader framework for personal development. Embrace the inspiration you find along the way, and remember that each step taken towards focus paves the way for a more fulfilling existence, one in which your aspirations, values, and actions align harmoniously. Your journey toward a life of focus is just beginning. To create a life centered on focus, one of the most effective solutions is the establishment of routines that prioritize intentionality. A routine serves as a scaffold for your day, providing structure that guides your actions and decisions. This deliberate framework can significantly minimize distractions by establishing a rhythm to your life that supports focus. Routines work because they create familiarity and predictability, enabling your brain to transition smoothly into focused activities without wasting mental energy deciding what to do next. The implementation of a well-defined daily routine starts small. For example, consider setting a consistent wake-up time that aligns with your body's natural rhythms. From there, allocate specific periods for focused work, exercise, meals, and leisure activities within your day. By structuring your time purposely, you remove the chaos that often leads to procrastination or fragmented attention. Research in cognitive psychology suggests that routines can help channel mental resources more efficiently, making it easier to concentrate on tasks without the mental fatigue caused by constant decision-making. Once you initiate the framework of your routine, gradually integrate activities that help reinforce a focused mindset. One highly effective practice is the use of time blocking, where you set aside designated periods for specific tasks. For instance, if you are working on a project, block out 2 uninterrupted hours during which you will only focus on that project. Use this time to eliminate distractions, turn off notifications, close unnecessary browser tabs, and inform those around you that you are not available. When you commit to these time blocks, you create an environment specifically designed for flow, increasing the likelihood of accessing deeper levels of concentration. The benefits of implementing such routines are manifold. Not only will a structured day lead to enhanced productivity, but it will also foster a sense of accomplishment as you check items off your to-do list. As you consistently engage in focused work, you strengthen neural pathways in your brain associated with focus, making it easier to enter a state of flow in the future. This, in turn, cultivates a mindset geared toward achieving long-term goals and personal aspirations. Another critical strategy to support a life of focus is setting clear priorities. At the beginning of each week, take a few moments to identify what tasks or goals are most important for your personal or professional development. Write down 3 to 5 priorities that you want to focus on. These should align with your values and long-term objectives, ensuring that your daily actions contribute directly to what matters most. When you have a clearer understanding of your priorities, decision-making becomes easier, and you can better guard your focus against distractions that do not align with your goals. Consider the example of an entrepreneur seeking to launch a new business. By identifying the milestones essential for their launch, market research, product development, and networking, they can effectively allocate their time and resources each week. This clarity helps them remain motivated and focused, leading to informed decisions and productive actions, instead of wandering through tasks that hold little significance to their overarching vision. As you begin to establish these routines and prioritize intentionally, remember that the most significant impacts often stem from small, consistent actions. Embrace the lessons learned in this journey and reflect on your progress regularly. Celebrate the new habits you cultivate as milestones in your journey toward building a focus-centered life. We will explore in the next chapter how to sustain your forward momentum while navigating life's ebbs and flows. Integrating the focus strategies you've honed will empower you through those challenges, ensuring you stay aligned with your aspirations and values. As always, remember to engage with the Awaken Vision community by subscribing to our channel for more insights, liking this video, and sharing your thoughts in the comments. Together, we can support one another through the journey ahead, fostering a shared commitment to living a life of focus and fulfillment. Establishing a focus-centered life brings numerous positive outcomes that can enrich your personal and professional experiences. By embracing routines and setting clear priorities, you create a framework that not only enhances your productivity, but also enriches your sense of fulfillment. When your days are structured, you're less likely to feel scattered or overwhelmed. This leads to an increased sense of control and purpose, allowing you to engage in tasks deeply without succumbing to the chaos of distractions. Moreover, these habits foster resilience. When various challenges arise, you will be equipped to navigate them with clarity and purpose, framing them as opportunities for growth rather than setbacks. To effectively implement a focus-centered existence, begin by establishing a morning routine that sets a positive tone for your day. This can be as simple as waking up early to have a quiet moment with a cup of coffee or engaging in a brief session of meditation or journaling. Identify activities that ground you and prepare you mentally for the day ahead. By dedicating the first moments of your day to intentional focus, you instill an early sense of purpose that will carry through your daily tasks. Next, consider adopting the practice of time blocking to structure your work periods. Identify your peak productivity windows. These are the times of day when you feel the most alert and energetic. Reserve these time slots for your most critical tasks, eliminating interruptions by turning off notifications and informing colleagues of your unavailability during this period. For instance, if you are working on a report due soon, dedicate a 2-hour block in the morning to focus solely on that task. By doing so, you build a habit of entering a focused state, consistently reinforcing your ability to concentrate deeply. To further solidify these routines, utilize technology to your advantage. Productivity apps and timers can serve as helpful tools in maintaining focus. You might use a popular app to set the Pomodoro technique, 25 minutes of focused work followed by a 5-minute break. This method teaches your brain to segment focus into manageable, intense bursts. As you successfully follow this structure, you will notice a boost in both motivation and productivity, enhancing your overall learning experience. Applying these principles also extends to your personal relationships. Designate quality time to connect with loved ones without distractions. Set an intention to focus entirely on the conversation, fostering deeper connections and understanding. These engagements will enrich your relationships and strengthen bonds, creating a supportive network that further fuels your ability to maintain focus in other life areas. As you move forward in building a focus-centered lifestyle, remember that every small step leads to meaningful progress. Celebrate each habit you cultivate, whether sticking to your morning routine or completing a challenging task during a focused time block. Acknowledging these little victories will keep you motivated and reinforce your commitment to the journey. In conclusion, embracing a focus-centered life equips you with powerful tools for achieving your aspirations. Realize that the challenges faced along the way serve as opportunities for growth, inviting you to develop resilience and clarity on your path. As we move into the next chapter, we will explore how to maintain sustained motivation even when faced with inevitable obstacles. Embrace the power of focus and remember to engage with the Awaken Vision community. Subscribe to our channel for ongoing insights and inspiration, and share your thoughts in the comments. Magnetize your journey toward a more focused and fulfilling life, and let us navigate the exciting exploration ahead together. As we conclude this journey through focused success, mastering the power of concentration, we've explored essential techniques to enhance your ability to focus in an increasingly distracting world. From understanding the science behind concentration to implementing practical strategies like time blocking, establishing routines, and creating an environment conducive to flow, you now possess valuable tools to cultivate a life of intentional action. You have learned to set clear priorities and embrace challenges as opportunities for growth, ensuring that each step you take brings you closer to your aspirations. It's our hope that this book has inspired you to take control of your focus and empowered you to achieve your goals. Thank you for taking the time to engage with this material. If you found value in this content, please remember to like this video, leave a comment with your thoughts, and subscribe to the Awaken Vision channel for more insightful discussions and tips on achieving personal success.